been so long. I know, I'm so sorry for this. It has several reasons. I couldn't do an episode before I left for Liverpool and not after. Now I'm back and I want to catch up on basically everything. The first track that I'm having here is a great one to start off the show. Anton Liss, It's True. That was out on No Definition, one of my favorite labels, when it's about this bit chillier side of house, but still a bit of a banging touch to it, to dance to. Ruben is in. Yeah, you already, you see it in the title. Sorry for coughing edition. I might cough sometimes, because I'm still ill, not 100% recovered, but it's way better than it used to be. Hey Stevie! It's also gonna be your turn over on Insta. Luis is in, James is in, Matthias is in, thank you so much for joining, and Shara as well. Yeah, I want to start off basically with Liverpool. First, what I wrote also down there. This is also in, sorry for coughing edition. I have a small third party merch haul, I would say, as the influencers would say on Insta. I should actually hashtag it with ad, something like this. I bought it myself, so it's not that Johnny, Harry, or anybody of the team gave it to me, but really I bought it myself. Because I thought once I'm there, I thought, okay, I'll spend some money on the boys. They really need it, and I love their music, so why not? Actually, I bought two things. First is what you see here. This is a long sleeve that I have on. Max is in. Yeah, Shara, Jared, it was so nice to see you there, see you as well. To be honest, I can't really remember. When do we meet? I'm so sorry, like I have such a short-sighted memory. I know I met some people, but not maybe all of them. Some actually realized me on the street when I was leaving. Then someone was saying there, oh hey Max, love you Bisicast, and Bisicast are so nice, and yeah, I'm so thankful. Yeah, Maurice, yeah, this is Anton Liss. I'm gonna drop the link. Sorry for coughing. Davida is in, thank you so much for joining. Breakfast TV also for you, I believe. Yeah, this is an absolutely great track. Yeah, as always, feel free to share if you enjoy what I'm doing. Where's the title? Francis also joined, thank you so much. I've got some rougher sounds later then as well, so you should definitely stay tuned if you like also a bit more, more massive techno. So that's Anton Liss, It's True. There's also going to be, as always, a couple of shows already. The Bisicast playlist after the show. So I got two objects that I have to show you. First, actually free actually. First one is just the long sleeve that I have here. It's only from this side here. It's written Together Worldwide. So this is about the motto of their show, Together Worldwide. And what I got also here is I'm not sure, I haven't had it on yet. Is a hoodie, but with a zipper. So this is actually very fine because I prefer these over the normal hoodies. I mean, I wear them as well. I got one from Fuse, for example. Let's maybe put it on for a short time. Now that we have actually so chill music, I can do like this small holder. I believe this one is in large. Might be, let's say. I believe it's too large. Shit. I thought it's gonna be better, but that's alright. These free, and at the back, I have this Together Worldwide, so yeah. Very nice stuff. Yeah. Very comfy. Yeah. I could have actually taken medium though. Large is a bit too large for me. But that's alright. So this is the one, and there was one more that I didn't buy, but I won on a competition. on their live stream. This is this live t-shirt. I believe this was one from last year with signings by them. So this is also very, very nice. So they have, this is Johnny and this is Harry, I believe. It's Harry Bass and Johnny McCare. Their names. And yeah, this one is also very cool. And of course, I guess I showed you already mine that I made custom. For those who don't know this one yet, you saw me on the party with this one. So this is actually a very unique piece because this is actually kind of a foil and like a white foil, and this is actually cut out in this like this, and the release with the lock, the red lock. I love this red lock. Really, I'm so proud of this. So very unique, and this was basically the release or a third party merch haul that you would some would say. Yeah. So this is maybe this one, and up next I'll play some of my friends. I had to support them on Beatport on Nervous Records, released the last week on Friday. Simon Kitsu and Havoc and Lawn with Falling. Let's check it out. Very nice techie kind of tool. I hope you'll enjoy it. Samantha also watching. Thank you so much. So I'll add this also to the Spotify playlist. If it's on Spotify, will I believe it is? Yes. Sorry. And there are also several mixes. So Mildyke remix, Kevin Coral remix, and Elliot Fitch remix. But I enjoyed the original the most, so you can already hear it. Bit of a rougher tech track, I would say. So yeah, definitely shout out to the guys. I'll definitely need to tag them. So we have Simon, what's the guy called? Yeah, Simone Prati, and also, his name is different one, but let's do Simon Kitson. And this one is Simone Prati, and the other one is Riccardo Mamoni. So definitely shoutouts. Very nice track. So it's very interesting that actually Havoc and Lawn actually going now in this more techy direction. I really enjoy that. Oh. Did you hear what I played, Simone? Yeah. It's great that you were just on Facebook and saw my tagging. Very welcome. I bought it off Beatport, so there's even more support for you. But probably the most support I get from I get actually I sent to Beatport when buying stuff there. But yeah, but I was actually shopping on last week, and then I came across your track, and it was for pre-order. I thought, well, okay, I'll take this one as well, and I probably could have asked you, but yeah, it just happened. Well, you're happy with this as well. Not a bad track. Obviously. Yeah, I like this bass line. Very nice work. So actually, Chris is using this a lot in his tracks. Not the most recent ones, but when I find Crocodile Tears, for example. Where's the vocal sample from, Simone? I would be interested in this one. Because I believe I heard it once, but I'm not sure. So yeah. Yeah, I like the bass, actually the sub kick, like the sub bass of this one. Really massive, okay? Having this vibe there. Absolutely cool. Yeah. I remember that from, I believe, oh yeah, now I know. I believe, who was that? It was, who was that? That was a free track. Was that? It was not Porter Robinson. the other guy? Matt Zoe, yeah. Matt Zoe had a track with this sample. It was like God Made Me Funky or something like this. I believe that's what I actually kind of recognize it as. And this track was called Trip, something like this. It was a free download by Matt Zoe back then. It was a couple of years ago. I still like it. It was also kind of this old school French kind of house. Okay, that's that. Thank you so much, Simone. Yeah, you might not know it. It's probably, maybe I can quickly play it. I could be totally wrong, but that's what kind of comes to my mind. I mean, the sample is way older, but it's maybe the first time I heard it. But it was probably earlier used way often. The track was called Old School Trip. And I added it to my playlist in 2014. And this is what I remember from this one. I could be wrong, but that's actually what comes to my mind. So when you actually hear this drop, yeah. This clap is so poisonous. It's from Alicia Keys. Really? Okay. Interesting. But actually, that comes to my mind. Yeah, as I told you, I could be wrong, but like maybe it's just kind of similar. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. Actually, I haven't heard the Alicia Keys out there. It's interesting. Okay. Up next, three of my favorite producers. That was out on Glasgow Underground, I guess the label's called. Do You Want to Play House? By Peter Brown and this one is, it's 5 years old already, but this track was wow. I believe it used to be on his SoundCloud. I'm not sure whether it's already there, because I have one CMP3 and I have it for once and for all, right? So yeah. So I don't care. Sounds very old school, but like actually I've been talking about this very interesting topic with Sabrina the other day. We're having like such long ass 1.5, 2 hour conversations on the phone sometimes, and we were talking about R. Kelly. Actually, I was talking about R. Kelly because I sorry, I need to drink because otherwise I was talking about R. Kelly and Spotify because this is a very interesting topic. Maybe it has nothing to do with our music, but what Spotify did with R. Kelly's music after this sexual harassment of sorts, or rape, whatever that was, I can't remember, they really took out whole R. Kelly's music off the Spotify catalog. Because he did things that were not in common with Spotify, I don't know, views or guidelines or whatever, I don't know. And they simply took away R. Kelly's music from the catalog. And now you're not able to listen to R. Kelly's music on Spotify anymore. And yeah, and I was talking about this in the case of what if it's happened to one of our guys? So I don't know. I don't want to mention any names. A big producer that we like a lot, all of us, starts get assaulted of rape or whatever, and then you're not able to listen to his music anymore. And that's why, to me at least, it's always important to have the MP3 still, because nobody can tell me MP3s, WAV files, AIF or AIF files, however you pronounce it, the Apple lossless codec. Nobody can tell me what I'm about to, what I should play, But I always have the MP3s. I can, choose at any time what I want to play. So Magda is in. Thank you so much for joining. How's life in Poland? Hope it's better than it used to be. Yeah. So this is Peter Brown and the Cube Guys Do Want to Play House out on Glasgow Underground. I guess I will add it to the playlist as well. It's already there. very nice. I enjoy this kind of filter-esque melody kind of house stuff, so very nice. And I believe because Stevie is in over on Insta, I will head over to his stuff that he sent me after the drop. And Denzel was also in, but I guess he left already. Yeah, I really like the piano vibe. And like you know when a certain when a track gets stuck on a certain vibe, it's really cool. So yeah, absolutely sick. Yeah, so my next track is by Stevie, who's watching probably over Instagram now. Very thankful that he sent me that. Yeah, and it gets stuck like this, and it keeps on for a minute. So this is so sick. I enjoy it a lot. So okay. So that's that, and also like to take the time for the outro. Really reminds me of this like kind of 2014-15 tech house that I was listening to. So you should definitely check this one out. Do You Want to Play House by Peter Brown and the Cube Guys. Up next, Stevie Crash and Denzel with Go. Thank you so much for sending this. It is a very a very interesting one. Sorry for my voice. I'm so sick still. I should rename the episode in sorry for my voice edition. So, there's the build-up. The track is, I believe, not out yet, but it will. But the track is already known. I will drop it in the comments. And it will be out very soon. So the track is very nice, but I'm not 100% like happy with it. I'm trying to tag you, actually it's not possible for whatever reason. So yeah, it's actually the lead is very nice. Yeah. So this is actually one by Francis. I was already watching. But I don't know, it misses kind of the spice that I usually hear in tracks like these. So very cool. I enjoy it, but it could have used a bit more of, I don't know, like the mix. Well, I would have to have a closer listening. Yeah, this part I like. Actually, this is a very nice idea to build it up for the two kicks there, and then building up again. I like the synth edge, to be honest, but I don't know, it needed a bit more of spice. Maybe another FX or another lead, or just maybe a different place in the mix down. But I'm so sorry, guys. Like I can't really talk. But Steve told me that he's a track coming up on Criteria Records, so I'll definitely give this one a listen. Then I believe Cryde already played it on his Criteria Records label. Yeah, this is actually by Denzel, but I wanted actually to tag you. So yeah, it's actually very tough to, you know, like when I work with when I work like with your kind of profiles, and then actually because I do it on the profile myself. So yeah. Up next I have another free track, and that I found very nice. I also was listening this week, called Infinity, and it's by Ruse X. So very melancholic one. I checked this one from Beatport on Spotify. No, it's not on Spotify. Okay. So I'll probably give you the sample link to this one. I like the bass line, for example, very much, but the lead could have been like a bit cleaner, this one. But I found this one, I thought, well, it's... Actually, I haven't heard a sound like this in a long, long time, so I thought, well, let's give it a go. Okay, this is this track. This is not on Spotify, unfortunately. Bruce X with Infinity. Okay, that's that. I probably won't be playing the second dropping. You should definitely check it out for yourselves. But definitely a great one is Mokoa featuring Dirty Radio with Magic. There's also another of this like kind of French house-esque touches with cool vocals. This one is even on Spotify. Even the Extended Mix. This one. Feeling the disco vibe. Yeah, that's such a great one. Very enjoyable. Absolutely. So yeah, very happy that this kind of sound making also kind of a revival now. We had like together with Anno Kost and Norman Doray already. I enjoy a lot over the last weeks. One of my favorite tracks of the last, let's say, yeah, I believe the whole year basically, so 2019. Actually, there was actually one more track that's probably now more my favorite now, but I can't play it yet. I will though. Yeah, I have more free tracks that I want to play. Let me just check it what I want to play. What I played already? Yeah, I got new stuff by my one of my favorite producers, basically. The man is called Styline, but in this case it's Don't Blink. And he released a new track called Get Down, and definitely to give it a go here. So this one is also out on Beatport already, and I believe also on Spotify. That bass line. Yeah, I should really check this out. Like, this guy is so on fire right now. So I was actually a bit skeptical in the beginning, actually, because I had no idea how this new project by Oscar, that's his real name, actually will turn out, but it turned out absolutely fantastic. So each track is really a banger, and yeah. I'm actually so surprised that he actually took such an effort. Federico's watching Jose, yeah, also nice bassline, absolutely. goes like for 7 minutes, so you should definitely check it out, the whole piece, because it's very, very nice. So that's what I wanted to show you. Then I have one that I want actually to listen to again, because I'm not sure what I heard it. I heard it for sure, but I like didn't know how it sounded like. Oh yeah. Very nice Future House one. Sam Galifianakis, Lifting Me Up. Check it out some more on Spotify. Yeah. Dados of House. Yeah. I received it as a promo, so thank you so much for whoever sent me this. Because sometimes, you know, I totally lose the overview who's sending me stuff. And this one I really enjoyed. Because he added like this wonderful vocal to this one, and it's very danceable, so I really enjoy it. So that's that one. It's a bit of a shorter one, 4 minutes, but very enjoyable. Yeah, then I have coming up 2 of the Dada Life remixes that I definitely wanted to play you, because Dada Life released like a huge remix EP. I'm not sure when I played this last week. Wait, let me check. It's actually on the 12th, so yeah, this one I played already last week. Okay, so I play it again because it's still sick. Okay, and up next I want also to play the remix that I actually that also got sent. Dada Life featuring Robbie, Falling Backwards in Time by Jose de Mara and Cruzy. A very nice acid-esque one, exactly, now I remember. And I have another one that I haven't played you on the last show. So yeah, this one is definitely very enjoyable. So tell me what you think of this remix. Osvam also joined. Thank you so much over on Insta. Actually, I wanted to talk more about Liverpool, and for example, Osvam I met there as well. So actually, I'm planning. Actually, it is planned for a longer time already, but I haven't really time yet or motivation to do a second post on Instagram where I actually do another album of like all the people that I met there. So it was actually very enjoyable to meet so many people over there. So, absolutely. And actually I had like yeah, so absolutely great. So actually I'm not that enthusiastic today, but you hear it from my voice. I'm not 100% recovered, but it's getting better. Actually, you know, I'm actually very mad on myself because I had to cancel an exam because I'm ill, and actually that was not really my plans, but I won't be fucking risking anything, so I definitely want to be healthy again. So yeah. Okay, that was this one, and there was another one that I want to play. Dada Life, Our Nation, the Corey James remix, but in that case I decided to, because Corey was so kind, and maybe you remember it from the last episode, that Corey was actually in my show, and I asked him whether he could be polite and send me, like British R, his Our Nation remix, and I was very lucky that he also sent me the instrumental one that I enjoyed even more. So, as you know, sometimes I'm not a big fan of vocals if they... Not really that they don't fit, but like I enjoy it simply without vocals, that I can really focus on the instruments. Usually, you know, vocals are very tough to make, so so they really have to fit and everything. So in that case, I even enjoy like the instrumental here. So this is the instrumental remix of Our Nation, Dada Life by Corey James. Very cool. Tell me what you think about this, because I'm very interested. Sounds very cool, very size-ish kinda. So reminds me of the like old days of Size. Like older, they're not that old, maybe 2 or 3 years back. You can really hear the signature of Make the Crowd Go, for example, that he had with Teamworks. That is still actually played by Steve Angelo, I believe, also in his sets. Why, guys? So yeah, this is a very nice one. I'm just gonna play you like the right Corey James remix of this one. James joined. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, also I guess you enjoyed probably the third party show as much as I did, and yeah, you probably saw my stories already about the show by third party in Liverpool. It was absolutely amazing. I was very fascinated by the fact that I could see a show like this, like my favorite music basically on a show like this, because usually, you know, I hear it like in my room or in my office or on the way somewhere, you know, around the city, my headphones, but then I see like this show and this sound, and it was absolutely, yeah, it was thrilling, it was exciting, so yeah, I'm out of adjectives actually to describe it. I had such an amazing time, and it was definitely worth coming there, you know, to experience, you know, these emotions, like with all the others as well, so I was so happy to be there. So yeah, now we're listening to Our Nation by actually Dada Life, the Corey James remix. Yeah, hopefully it's coming to Ministry of Sound. I probably won't be there because I'm not feeling like going there again for third party after a month. Especially, I mean, Ministry of Sound is nice, but it's compared to the live show, it won't be as good, I believe. The sound system Ministry of Sound is absolutely cool. I've been there once, also for third party, but that was, I believe, already 3 years ago. But yeah, you know, there's nothing, you know, said against it. If you're there, you know, like in reach, then definitely you should not miss it out. So you should definitely not miss out. So. Nikita is in. Thank you so much for joining. How is life in Latvia? I believe I know it now. By now, you live in Latvia, not in Lithuania. Messing up these countries. Sorry, Mauricio. Thank you so much that you're still in. Actually, there's more coming up, like this one, for example, that was played on Criteria, I believe. Yeah, that's alright, you know, if it's still your first time Ministry of Sound. I mean, it's very iconic. It's like, I don't know, it's, you know, in the same as I don't know, I mean, Space. Well, it used to be Space now, but. For example, Pasha is like such a legendary club, or Amnesia, you know, all the clubs on Ibiza basically, so Privilege, so yeah, it's definitely all the same. Yeah, you live in Saudi UK. Are you going to Ministry of Sound? Yeah, rainy and cold. I believe it was also like this, especially it's very windy over the last couple of days in Vienna. It's World Hold On, Childhood Memories by Mr. Franz Alexander. Unfortunately, it's not on Spotify, so I have to give you a Spotify link because I believe it's on Spotify. Yeah, Nikita, are you going to Ministry of Sound? watching third party? I love these whistles. They are sick. It's feeling like Axwell a bit, like with this guitar in the background, like I found your Feel the Vibe or something like this. Sick. Feel the Vibe was one of my first, touches with true house music. So Axwell was a king back then. Insane. So I'm not going. Okay. But where do you live, by the way, in the UK? Which region? I cannot find you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at multitasking. I already told you. So yeah, I'm so thankful for Franz Pisana for this wonderful bootleg of Well Hold On. There's the link. You can listen to it. Yeah, absolutely awesome. So Awesome is telling she that the show won't be the same. Oh, Manchester. Why weren't you in Liverpool then? You had the big chance to talk to me. I'm a bit disappointed, Nikita. Exactly. So Third Party was organizing it all by themselves, and Ministry of Sound is very tight. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very little space there, and in the booth. But yeah, people are always having so much fun there. So yeah, it's just iconic, you know. Ministry of Sound. They build a whole ass hype about it with the label and with the compilations. Oh, you're playing in Aberdeen. Okay. Oh yeah, I might read about it. Yeah, absolutely. My God, did you understand anybody in Aberdeen? Okay, maybe you're now actually used to it, but I was there in Liverpool. I was understanding nobody, really. Like there's like, I don't know, so many Corey Jameses around, you know, because Corey James is speaking like this in our scene, and I have to ask sometimes 2 or 3 times, what do you mean? And because they speak like, I don't know, they kind of, I don't know, they like they swallow every second word, so you don't understand anything. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, they play usually at the same time, right? So they play also like on Fridays and Saturdays. So yeah, guys, you should pump this shit out of this track, really. Bob Sinclair, World Hold On, beautiful. I'm sorry. Great mix. I love these whistles in the background. They're like imitating the melody of World Hold On. It is a childhood memory for me. So I really remember Bob Sinclair a lot, like 15 years ago, and Glasgow is impossible. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this could be it, basically. Because when I hear, for example, members of parliament, for example, from the Scottish party, Scottish National Party, sometimes on the TV, I don't understand anything. Really, they are talking so fast and everything, and yeah, it's not like a language I simply cannot understand. It's like a, you know, a different language. It's not English, so that's it. So up next, Manse, Summer ID. Oh my goodness, the track is called ID. Never ever a good idea. Forget it. Don't ever dare to do this. Oh, that's very nice. What do you mean, like, if the album will be better than Hope? Jose? Yeah, come with me, sick, absolutely. I will do probably on the next Bisicast or the Bisicast afterwards, I'm not sure, depending on when the next show's gonna be, but we already know the album together will be released on March 15th, so next Friday, and there will be a huge Bisicast special Yeah, thank you so much, Osram. It was nice seeing you again as well. And I will do a special episode only on the album. I will rip the album apart, will play every single track. I did this last year, 2 years ago, when they released Hope. But back then, thank you so much, Osram. Yeah, I'll try to, but actually it's not really mainstream compatible with what I do. So, yeah, that's like a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I'm very enjoying, the time with you guys, and yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's my goodness, it's a bit different. I cannot say that Together will be better than Hope. It's a bit different because we already know a lot of the tracks, but I will actually defer this to the next episode or the episode after, because I want to do a special episode only on the release of the album. I might do it Friday next week when I come to it, because I'm not sure how the situation and everything will be like. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sure we won't get disappointed. So we already know like the titles basically, and yeah, we'll see how it will turn out on Friday next week. So very tough to say. Yeah, this track is Manse, the Summer ID. Did I already post it? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Because when I start talking, I cannot do three things at once, and then I'm struggling. This is Manse with Summer ID. A fantastic track. Just like Manse is, doing his usual business. So very thankful that is one of the few guys that really do great uplifting progressive house, like the old Revealed, like the old Protocol back then, X-Tone of course. Maybe not as genuine, but like still very enjoyable. So yeah, I believe only for one track. I must say it's so much great stuff in the past. And now, usually he's now doing also this electronica stuff, this future bass, down tempo, however you want to call it. Just like all the others. So many people like Chainsmokers, for example. They used to do so great house before Selfie, nota bene, before Selfie. And now they only do shit. So no house at all anymore. It's all electronica now. Future bass and all this stuff. So where can you send me music for feedback? It's always welcome, Jose. I'll write you the email address. Give me a second. Send promos with direct downloads would be good. Download link to Bisi_1. Sorry, I don't see this shit. Bisi_1 at hotmail.com. So this is my email address, Bisi_1 at hotmail.com. And there's always welcome, always welcome. Actually, I'm listening to everything, basically what I get there. So yeah. Yeah, this is actually surprising, but Revealed is like doing weird stuff right now. Revealed is doing 2 or 3 tracks a week. It's way too much. I mean, he used to be, but now he's doing actually probably ghost production because he's not releasing much music. So it's probably that. Yeah, Krimerk with Nowhere. Let me check. I enjoyed this one a lot as well. Yeah, but it's actually always welcome. Bisi_1 at hotmail.com. I'm still Team Hotmail. I'm still using actually my first email address. So let me check if this is also on Spotify. Very Sick Sounds by Krimerk. And that's called Nowhere. It's not on Spotify, unfortunately. So I have to look it up on SoundCloud. It's not on SoundCloud. Where did I get this track from? I should check this first. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. Where is this track from? It was played on Umet Özkan's radio. Seems like the track is not out yet. Wow. Am I crazy? Where is this track from? I'm actually surprised now. Sorry, guys. This track is not out. It was played on Umet Özkan's OZ radio. But it sounds very sick. So... Oh, okay, that's why, yeah. Promo box. Okay. So I can play it. In that case. Maybe I got it as a promo as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably. Very nice one. So give me a second. JC Zam is watching over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know who sent me this track, to be honest. Okay, I will check it out for you guys. But I received it, I believe it's a promo as well when you got it. Nikita. Because I can't find it anymore, but it's very nice. Reminds me like of this older kind of size stuff that was released. A bit of this STV guy. I don't know if you remember it. But I'll check it. Because I'm interested where I got the track from. You know, usually, you know, yeah, art and music. Yeah. Thank you, Nikita. But yeah, Jenny sent it to me. Jenny, you know. Okay, now I know. What chess, yeah. They're from Mexico, okay, cool. But it's not out yet, so it will be out because I can't find it anywhere. I even Googled it and it's not there yet, so yeah, you should watch out for the release. For sure. Okay, what else do I have? Yet another childhood memory. Waltz remake of Punjabi MC Beware of the Boys. Yeah. So definitely check it out. Actually, it's I'm not sure. This label is a bit weird if I can't find it. Yeah, but cool, Jose, to know. Thank you so much for the inside information. So, more childhood memories here by Volsh. Who doesn't remember this track from 2000, I believe, 2? Mundi Antobachke by Punjabi MC, like with these kind of Indian influenced stuff. Who doesn't remember this track? Didn't have a childhood. That was a hit back in 2002. Or 2004, I can't remember. It was my childhood. I remember that very well. And actually, he is kind of, you know, building up and making it faster. So sick. This stuff not on Spotify. And I'm feeling so sorry for you guys if you're only using Spotify. I'm so honest. But this is on Spotify, on SoundCloud for sure, because I found it on SoundCloud. I love how he actually sampled the main lead and actually made a whole new track around it. So, sounding so sick. So, this. So I have roughly like, let's say 15 or 20 minutes left. Let's see if what I can still fit into, but you should definitely check this one out. This one is on SoundCloud. And yeah, what else do I have? Yeah, I want you to play a track that is now very high on the charts on Beatport, I believe 5 or 6. A guy from Germany who is in the scene for very, very long already, a techno producer called Asus, I believe. Acid Save Our Souls. This is actually an abbreviation for this one. This is called The Acid. And Nomen Est Omen. Free sounds. I definitely wanted to give you a listen to this one. So. This one is on Spotify. Yeah, even the original mix. And this one is on number 5 or 6 on Beatport right now, very high. And I thought, wow, cool that people are enjoying acid again. And one of my favorite acid tracks at the moment is not released. It's called Super Stylin' and it's by Third Party. So I hope that there'll be a release at some point. Yeah, number 5 on Beatport right now. The Acid. Asus. Guy in the scene for very, very long. I believe he's born in 67 or something like this. So definitely a track to watch out for. So he's actually written with asterisks. That's why you can't freaking have them have it as in my title. You know, that's why I have to write it down separately. The Acid. But tell me what you think about this, because I'm interested in whether you're enjoying stuff like this. So the drop is coming up. Oh, this is going hard. Actually, yes, you can actually sing the melody. And now the hi-hat is coming in. Give me that. Joseph Zinn, thank you so much for joining. So what do you think of this, guys? I'm interested. A bit rougher sounds. Holy shit, right, Nikita? Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Actually, I have so much still text stuff to play. Yeah, the first bit was a bit weird, but when it kicks in... Actually, you can buy this off Google Play as well. So usually when I'm not feeling like buying it off Beatport, I go to Google Play first. Especially this one was released in February, so it's not exclusive anymore. So then actually, yeah. The build-up is very short, and then actually, really, I'm not in shape at all. So my sound is shitty. My skin and everything. Yeah, but the show is not about me. It's about the music. I just present it to you. It's like a huge difference. So I don't care so much about myself. Woo! This is so sick. I'll cover this as the next one. Good. Thank you so much for reminding me that I thought I had it somewhere here. I probably didn't see this folder yet, but actually I have it on my bucket list. Thank you, Nikita. I'm covering this right now. Actually, yeah, because actually I haven't actually made it to this folder. I have several folders that I'll go through for a Bisicast, and 6 people are already in. Again, thank you so much for joining. It seems like you're enjoying this kind of acid track. Yeah. Okay. This is this. Now it goes into the outro. You should definitely check this out on any platform. I believe I added it to the playlist as well. DOD according to me. Yeah, I wanted to cover this. Actually, I haven't actually turned. I want actually to do this in the beginning. So X-Tone is changing now. That's from what I see. What I see also from the upcoming releases. You know, it's an X Wells label. X will change, so also X-Tone will change. I believe this is a very simple kind of math operation, I would say. So, yeah, so I added this to my playlist, but to be honest, I'm also not really feeling it. Also because I enjoyed the original, I mean like the first version that I really liked of this kind of theme, I would say, by a crazy Bisa called Coco Loco. A fantastic title. And if you compare this, it's just, you know, houseier. It's not as It's not, you know, the mids are not maxed out. It's not like really made like main room-esque. Just very chilly, you know. And this one I'm not really feeling it. I'm gonna play it now. Also to hear like the other opinions about this one. Beauty, according to me, out on X-Tone Records. And also like another point was the artwork of this one that made some people mad that are actually, you know, kind of supporting X-Tone for a long time already, and they had fantastic artworks by Jens from Breakfast Design, and now actually it's just, you know, a black cover, you know, with yellow paint on it, and this should be the cover. It's actually a bit strange, yeah. It's just, you know, very tough to, seems like they want to actually go out to a new market, or like, you know, have younger fans now, so we are actually now the older ones, and now after a few years, the listening habits are changing, so also the fans are changing, and, you know, X-Tone maybe doesn't want to, you know, keep us up, you know, and just want to acquire new fans, and this is, you know, from a economic point of view, definitely the better option, yeah. And so I believe that our world and the world of the new fans is not really like they do not fit together, like, or two different worlds. You cannot really put into one, and that's why it's maybe happening like this. So this is only just my theory, you know. I'm also like a part of X-Tone family, so I have also to be careful with my opinion about it, because I still want to support it, and we are very thankful for Simon and Ed for the opportunities. And oh yeah, Kremerg is in. Thank you so much. I played your track back, so if I'm finished, you should definitely watch it. Supported by Umid Osgan and also Max Bisi now. The track was called Nowhere. So definitely thank you so much for providing this, or actually your label. Yeah, and actually we can compare it to, wonderfully to Coco Loco. Because it's kind of the same instrument, but like a way different mix, and I believe also there was a remake later that Kreider also liked a lot, by Jude and Frank in 2016, and these both are way better than this one. So yeah, Kremerk, thank you so much for this. I'll definitely add you as a friend if you don't mind. Yeah, and if we compare this also like the build up, they take way longer time, you know. Yeah, and this, wait, is this one? Yeah. Just, you know, it sounds way more organic, you know, and I don't know, it's very actually nice comparison that it's not always good to make everything louder and more, I don't know, main room, or like like for the main stages, because certain stuff doesn't work, you know. I want this track to be housey, to, you know, for the warm up, you know, to keep me, you know, yeah, to just warm me up, you know, in general. But yeah, in that case, I don't really believe that it's a good way to how Dan has done it, you know. But that is just my opinion, you know. Like my opinion, it's not like what's so great about our democracy, you know, that everybody has its own opinion about it, and in the end, probably the dime will decide whether the idea was good or not. If it's not an autocrat, then it's the dime what keeps the economy alive. So yeah, I will be back on Instagram in a bit with part 2 of Bisicast 84, because on Instagram I'm limited only to an hour of live streaming, so I'm not going to be back because I have like, say, 3, 4, 5 more tracks to play, because it's been a long time I haven't been online, so yeah. And I'm playing this one, for example, here. It's called Pyramids by Dimitri Vangelis and Lyman and Paul Green. Let's check it out. I love the drums. The drums on this one are sick. yeah, Nikita, it's actually a very tough topic. You know, it's usually the stuff with me is that I don't hate on anybody in the scene. So actually, I'm trying at least not to hate. I'm just not supporting anymore, and you can see that very well. So I stopped supporting, I don't know, Bystone a lot. Actually, it's just, sometimes certain tracks. But I was never like a guy that, supported, unconditionally someone. So it was only, for me, it was always music first. So there are only few people like Kreider and Tom Starr, for example, that I still support because their output is actually very good. maybe not all of it, but most. So and that's actually what's definitely keeping me up, supporting them. So this one is also to share. Bum, bum, bum. And I believe that Dimitri and Andreas have so much stuff, up in the pipeline. So it's definitely not the only track. The Spotify searching algorithm is dumb. Really. The dumbest algorithm I've ever seen. I'm honest. So. Because actually I'm copying something and it simply doesn't work. So this is very shitty. Yeah. So yeah. I already mentioned Nikita. It's a very tough topic, and yeah, we'll see how this will turn out. But I mean, the new one with Sam Vox is kind of nice. It's definitely better than some tracks that they used to play. But yeah, we'll see the final result then, and yeah. Okay, up next we're having some true progressive action here. Jeremy Olander with Shogun, I believe. So this one guy from Japan, or like a former whatever it was. So let's lean back, enjoy the prog vibes by Jeremy Olander. Yeah, this guy's in the scene for very long already. And he's doing, his own way, without pride up. Well, Eric Fritz with his vibrant label, and he's doing it very well in my opinion. So the music is still very good. I've seen him live at ADE once. He was playing his vibrant kind of show off. I enjoyed his set a lot, so definitely want to support him. Even if it's maybe not all of our music, or maybe not yours, but I'm so in love with progressive, always been, and it will probably never change. But also there, it's not unconditional. It's very track depending. So if I don't enjoy a certain track, I won't neither listen to it, nor support it, nor play it, whatever. So, but this one, for example, I enjoyed a lot. So very chilled. That's what I love so much about progressive. You can hear it loudly. Exactly. I saw him there as well, Nikita. Maybe we've been together there. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I can't remember. But it was very enjoyable. I enjoyed the set a lot actually. Very chilly. So actually, I'm actually so happy that I can present you so many different styles, of electronic music, because it's really 2017, so 2 years ago already, yeah. Okay. So what else can I play that I enjoyed? So much stuff. Actually, so much stuff, but so little time. Actually, it's always, I'm always mad. But this time it was really too a too long period. I believe it was 3 weeks or 4 weeks without a Bisicast, that's too long. It should be at least 2 weeks. This is a good time. Andrea joined, thank you so much. And this prop. Oh, drop me an Insta link. Check it out. Yeah, I'm so not. Yeah, I'm gonna give it. My internet can take it. Oh yeah, that was us. Exactly. I remember. Thank you so much for refreshing. You were stalking my profile. Who are you, Nikita? No, just kidding. Yeah, that was after that. Exactly. You know, my short-sighted memory. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I have to stop this now. Actually, I want to listen to it further, but it's very nice. Jeremy Lander Shogun, out on his own Vibrant. And now I have a fantastic Nora En Pure remix that I also want to play. We Found Love, Nora En Pure and Passenger 10 remix, and it's not by Rihanna. It's her own We Found Love by Nora En Pure featuring Ashiba. Fantastic one. Fantastic one. Can only recommend. I love Nora En Pure stuff. I haven't seen her live yet, so I definitely need one day. One day. Sisakos is in, thank you so much for joining. Nut. Do you remember when we lost our innocence? I'm sorry. Sorry for coughing edition. Still. And maybe the next one as well, depending on how we're gonna turn everything out. By the way, I'm still actually working on. So my previous episodes are up on YouTube already, but they're not actually public yet. So because I want to actually do the description and everything, and this takes time because once again I was very busy over the last couple of days. Actually, I was just ill. You know, I was laying, you know, in my bed, crawling, dying of coughing. Really. This is so sick. I love this sound. And now the cowbells in the background, the hi-hat. Give me that. Yes. Now I'm getting more enthusiastic. That's what I love. Okay. Yeah, Nikita, it was nice speaking to you through television. This is actually what I you know, compare it always with, you know, because so many people were mad that I don't recognize them in Liverpool, and I told them, guys, it's television. I see such a small picture. How am I supposed to recognize it from this? Sorry. I know. For me, it's also like, you know, sick that I don't recognize it, but I can't do anything about it. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm always up for a talk, you know, it's always good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is such a sick track. I'm so in love with this one. I should listen to this more often. But like the mix down and everything, like they are doing a good job, for sure. So. So let's hear the second drop again. Told you guys. Actually, the cowbells are better when they get it in. Yeah, so in love with this. Absolutely. Okay, so that's that. So thankful for this one. I'll definitely play this if I was a DJ. And up next, I want definitely to support my boy Arian from Venezuela. This track is called "Don't Stop," and it was released on Protocol Records together with Stylight and Mr. Sid. It's a sick track. Has some huge huge supporters all across all basically the EDM spectrum. And yet again, a very dumb Spotify algorithm. And there's even the extended mix, so I'll definitely add this one as well. And definitely shout out to all the producers. This one, I know them all personally. Oh wait, I don't know Arian personally, only from Facebook because he's from Venezuela. But I know Mr. Sid, met him a couple of times during ADE, and Oscar as well, from Skyline. That's a sick record. So, Skyline. I'm sure what I can find is this. Mr. Sid here. Ah, yes, Mr. Sid. Stars, but Mr. Sid. Very nice, so I can actually find them here. Mr. Sid, and then we have Dave Hooper as well. Very nice. Actually, I wanted to tag the guys here because actually one NE too much. Let's keep it like this. Never mind. So yeah, interesting sounds the back in a build up there, more like vocal. So I have like 10 minutes left. I want to play, let's say, 2 or 3 more tracks. So yeah, one that I definitely want to play is Monza with Heat, that was released on Genius label, from what I remember. Very nice one. Check this one out, a bit more melancholic, I would say. Let's check it out. There's only one person in still, but actually we're finishing anyway, so that's very fine. I'm always very happy when someone, yeah, the label X, and it's the label by Genia. So, all the tracks that you hear, or most of them, except the ones that are not with a Spotify link, will be added to my Spotify playlist. Will be available right after the show. So yeah, next week probably I'll have the same t-shirt on. I can tell you that right away. For third party. David is in. Thank you so much. What's up? Yeah, I'm ill. You can hear it. That's why it's called Sorry for Coughing Edition. And sorry for having a sore voice and everything, basically. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I believe you signed a few tracks. Is that correct? Or did I actually mess it up again? I'm not sure. Or you are playing gigs? I'm not sure, David. Actually, I'm not keeping up basically everybody. I'm so mad at this anyway. So I should be back now. It's going for a second, but yeah, this one's definitely a very enjoyable one. So yeah, I added this to the playlist. So like with the outro and everything. So very nice. Then I have the one called Bubble by Inverse and Ushi. Ushi, a very nice name. Ushi is actually a female name. Check it out. Bubble. Yeah, and with a bit of a filter house-esque vibe there. FRKNTN is the label called. Very enjoyable one. It's a mix of future and this kind of indie dance stuff by No Definition. So yeah, very nice. This sample reminds me of Staying Alive there. This one is coming up. Okay. Da 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 da. This one. So definitely want to check out for. Also has a breakdown. Yeah. I like the piano steps there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, absolutely sick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was actually just looking for more tracks. Actually, I want to play 2 or 3 more. Actually, I don't have much more time. So, yeah, play all these. Then I got also this folder here. And with this one, I'll also end it. So you should definitely check this one out, Bubble. And then I have one more by Zonderlink featuring Andreas Moss with I Do. So Zonderlink always having, the very specific sound. It's a very nice vocal. Really took the effort here to do a very nice vocal. This one. This one is out on spinning. It reminds me of Crazy, that I hear very often on the radio, but just without Robin Schulz's name dropping. Oh, sorry, it's not Robin Schulz, it's Lost Frequencies. So, yeah, I can already hear it. I can actually tag them. Very nice. They have only 35,000 likes on Facebook. It's very little. Wow. Their sound is so massive, and it sounds still very danceable. So, yeah, very nice one. So I believe I'll play 2 more, because I don't have much more time. That I enjoyed the most over the last couple of weeks. Yeah. So you should definitely check out the whole one. And then one more that I wanted to play is from Mousetrap, I believe. Yeah, Jay Robinson with 1981. So I checked this one out. This is like also kind of an acid vibe, this one. I have to be quick now because my favorite TV show is actually starting in a bit. As you know, Tuesday nights. So, but all the tracks will be available on my Spotify playlist. Okay, that's this one. And I'll finish off with a Don Diablo remix of Miley Cyrus. You won't actually believe it, but I very, very much enjoyed it. So definitely want to play this. And yeah, and the next episode will probably be already, maybe, for Paddy's album, but we'll see how it will all turn out. The album will be released on Friday next week, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. First, of course, I will have to listen to it myself. I believe I already know all the tracks from the rips that I heard. Unfortunately, like I've experienced it live, obviously, but yeah, I'll definitely listen to it first, and then we'll see. Okay, so that's the last one on this playlist. We have 19 songs, so that's actually quite a lot. Hope that you'll enjoy it.
And this broken record spinning less circles in the bar.
I'm actually very happy to have these playlists now. I'm so happy with these because I'm having an overview what I played, what I actually stand behind, and I can also show it to other people, so it's very nice. So, that's the last one. Nothing Breaks Like a Heart, the Don Diablo Club Mix. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll be back, I believe next week for the third party review, or a bit earlier. We'll see. And with these very nice Don Diablo sounds, I'll definitely sign off. Because it's already 10. And my show starts at 10, so... yeah, it was nice having you all. Like a heart. Yeah, it's actually, the breakdown is actually very short, but you can hear the Miley Cyrus vocal very good. Good, so I'm finishing this right now with this sound, and yeah, I hope that you'll be back next week for another Bisicast. Everything was fine until the last track. Interesting. Okay, so I'm signing off. See you next week for hopefully the third party review, and yeah, have a great remaining week. Thanks and bye.